It is Sunday, February 16th. We're gonna take Chewbacca to the dog park. It is a little bit chilly outside, kind of wet too, but our co-pilot has a beautician spa day tomorrow. He'll be getting a summer cut despite the chilly weather. And yeah, so we figure we can give him a little bit of mud time. It's not like he's a filthy dog by any means, but I'll have to probably wash the car mañana. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we're gonna combine these efforts and make sure that Chewbacca gets his designated playtime in. What else do we got today? Today we're gonna go see the Captain America movie. We'll see if that's any good or not. You know, I haven't expected much from Marvel as of late. Not much. It looked like wreckage. Was that a bumper I saw? I don't know. I'm not really truly paying attention. My AI student driver is handling all of the tasks of driving. In addition to what we're going to be doing at Beverly Kaufman Dog Park here, getting Chewy a little bit of exercise, I will be going to Bucky's as well. So this is going to be one of those longer videos. I don't know if I'll be talking the whole time, but I've got the PlayStation controller with me. I tried using, like I said previously, using the Jowua controller. Let's just say I've been a PlayStation since inception. I've been a PlayStation user since inception. Let's be honest, there's no other controller I'd rather be using than the PS5 DualSense controller. We do have Jowua's controller in the car as a keepsake, I suppose, but either way, fully enjoy Jowua's website. I am paying attention. Maybe I am not paying attention because I am just looking out the window, carelessly talking into a GoPro. Good on you, car. You're right. I was not paying attention. It looks like we just hit sunrise as our video screen has switched from night mode today. But yeah, I mean, I like getting my products from Tesla, but Jowua has some pretty exceptional stuff on the website. Things that I have, you know, the floor mats and things of that nature, quite good. They also have, you know, just various different consumer, I don't know, Tesla can't think of it all. And Jowua's a good stopgap for the things that Tesla hasn't thought of. So check them out. Not sponsored by Jowua in any way, shape, or form, but I do appreciate the way that they do support the Tesla community. So simple, free plug there. No need for, you know, when you're speaking truth, no need to look for an advertisement sponsorship. All right, so there seems to be just a lot of debris on the roads. Like did something happen last night that I'm not aware of? You got 2x4s busted to the left. You have vehicle bumpers, you know, early on in the video. Either way, our AI student driver isn't perturbed. He's got its mission. Its mission is to get us to Beverly Kaufman Dog Park before Chewbacca evacuates his bowels in my car. And it's, I mean, the assertiveness. Like, this is Stygian 2.0, Model 3, 2025 Highland, AI 4 car on the latest build of 13.2.7. It is zipping right along on chill mode. This is, I mean, it's 45 miles an hour back here. It's currently going 46. Exactly what I'd like it to do, as long as it's continuing to be safe. It is windy out right now, ladies and gents. Absolutely windy. And the lane keeping back here is exceptional. I mean, we're not high up so I guess it's not gonna be a huge drag on the car, but it is just nice to see that our AI student driver is supremely confident, not only on highways, not only downtown, but back here in these rural areas. Got an all-way stop here, beautiful stop and acceleration. This is like the most comfortable ride it could possibly be. Now I'm a little rusty, and of course it's going to be better than me because it has more driving experience than I do at this moment. But if I'm in charge of the vehicle, that start and stop might give Chewbacca whiplash. I'm so grateful for our AI student driver handling these roads. And there's a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, there's not a lot of construction back here, but the area is under development. Let's just put it that way. And the last time we were out here on the Model X 13.2.7, we had disengagement, right? The road was not yet developed. The lane markings were inadequate, and then it popped back onto the old road where it was a turn left and a stop sign, found itself in the wrong lane. We're going to be able to, you know, recreate that issue as well, see if that continues to happen, whether or not our AI student driver has learned from previous mistakes. I say that in the loosest context possible because I don't think the models learn on the fly. I think there's just a lot going on within each model, and you're talking about the randomness of each situation could produce several different outcomes. We got another always stop, these blinking red lights above. Our AI student driver, there's no one here, makes the perfect stop, makes the perfect start, and we keep on moving. Not a lot of traffic out here on this Sunday morning, which is what we kind of expected. Just trying to just get some more miles in for the car, get some exercise for Chewbacca. And again, it's like the lane markings here, there's just these little pop-up yellow things. It wants to kind of stay close to the left. Like, I don't blame it. But as we approach, we're going to find ourselves, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I should put the side-by-side of what the Model X experienced. That is amazing. That was a disengagement on our initial drive in the Model X for 13.2.7. We are in Stygian 2.0, same build. It even turned on the blinker and said, I got you, motherfucker. Don't worry about this shit. I got you. You will be safe in this vehicle. I love seeing progress, and that's the only reason why I do these videos, right? To chart the progress, to get some more confidence when I hit the buy button and buy more TSLA shares. Things like that, it puts a smile on my face, and I can't wait for Monday to just accumulate more shares. But now we've got some vehicles up here. There's another stop sign. I don't know, it looks like there's a big rig here with some work trucks as well. No big deal. The construction is moving right along out here. We come to our always stop. We proceed. Let's see what kind of construction shenanigans might or might not be going on. These trucks are moving at a snail's pace, but we're not in any rush, so we just gotta take this as it as it happens to us, right? And enjoy the sunrise. Our truck is deciding that he does not want to wait on these vehicles and passes. We're on chill mode. I don't expect that kind of activity ever on chill mode. If we were in a hurry setting, it's possible that, you know, you might be able to get a maneuver like that, I would assume. But I'm rarely in hurry. I'm perfectly content with this just getting us to our destination safely. But I imagine there will be individuals in a hurry situation utilizing that speed profile. With its context window of the vehicle, you know, how far can it see into the future? you know, what we see right here, you would think that eventually, because I can't see beyond the truck, I'd like to think that our AI student driver might be able to, given its view, right? It's got cameras that can see in multiple directions. It's picking up various different types of data. I'm sure it sees more than I can past this truck. So being able to pass it on the left when it's able to, and execute a maneuver, picking up speed appropriately, and making sure it's safe, right? But we're not worried about that. We just continue to be a boss. That truck just passed another one of these vehicles. You're not putting up with the nonsense. But you know, these are the subtle nuances that our AI student driver is picking up on. We just seen it fix a problem that it had on a previous model, on another model, same build. So, and did it learn? Did my version 13.2.7 just pick that up and put that in account? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but to watch it do it right after it's, you know, had a mistake, you know, that seems quite bullish in my opinion. All right, so now we're here at Beverly Kaufman Dog Park. There appears to be a car in the lot. So I think we're gonna take Chewbacca to the 25-pound and under dog park, which is to our immediate right. Let's see what our AI student driver does. We've got a different set of parking lot shenanigans here. Like, we obviously aren't authorized to go in here, so we're gonna stop that. There's just when we get support for these destinations, we won't have these types of issues any longer. So, interesting. I've never seen the vehicle do that. I like when somebody says, I think they're just trying stuff. You know, what makes sense, what can it do, what can't it do. You know, they're just testing it because it's in dire need of testing. So we set the Autopark. We're gonna get Chewbacca out here and get some laps in, and then we're gonna head off to Bucc-ee so I can demolish some high scores on that beach buggy like I intended. I don't know. This has been a beautiful morning. I woke up feeling really good today. I hope everyone else is feeling great, and if not, this too shall pass. And that's it for right now. We'll be right back. All right, we've done a few laps here at Beverly Kaufman Dog Park. We're on our way to our favorite supercharging station, the one over there by Bucky's. And we're over there, we don't really need to charge. So if it's packed over there, we're not gonna be an asshole and just hog up a stall, but we definitely wanna try to get some high scores. So hopefully it's not too crowded. Let's get going. We press the button. We're in the parking lot. There may be some shenanigans, but I doubt it. We got the sunrise up immediately in front of us. You know, still waiting to see if I'm gonna have to clean this camera housing. It's been a couple of months since we've had Stygian 2.0. Regardless, you know, as long as we don't see an issue, we're not going to create a service ticket for anything. But something tells me we might have to clean this housing before the robo-taxi comes out in Austin. How about that? All right, so we're on our way to Bucky's. Chewbacca's, he's already eaten. He's got his exercise in. Now he's just being a wonderful co-pilot. And so we're gonna take this. Do we get anything at Bucky's for breakfast? We'll see. We'll see if anything catches our eye for baby girl. But we got a movie. We basically got a movie date tonight or today. We catch matinees now because we're a little older. But yeah, you know, we got some decisions to make. It's such a beautiful day today, like incredible. Our AI student driver being an awesome driver.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
Always stop. We got about a mile before we turn left on Morton. We're still preheating the battery. I'm hoping that this isn't bad. I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those new worries that I guess you get to have when you switch over from an internal combustion engine to a battery electric vehicle. There's a lot of unknowns, people. When I made the switch in 2020, I kind of just leapt into the deep end with both feet. I'd had a hybrid for a few years, and I was just tired of going to the gas station. The oil changes, the maintenance, you know, even I was getting 600 miles to the gallon. And that just, once you've experienced a battery electric vehicle and the lack of maintenance, I mean, tires, you got to change an air conditioned filter, windshield wiper fluid, windshield wipers. These are the things that are the most common thing. I mean, if you get one of the mass-produced vehicles like the Model 3, Model Y, they don't have that Tesla tempered glass like the Model X, S, and Cybertruck have. So you might have to replace, depending on, you know, wherever you get a crack in your roof or whatever, so the roof and the windshield, they're glass. The latest Model 3s and Ys, they've got these segmented, I don't know what it is, man. But there's an opportunity that you might have to replace windows and glass, right? So, but there's no spark plugs. What's a fucking oil change? You know, they do have a 12-volt battery, you know, so I think when we were in the Model Y, we did have to replace the 12-volt battery, but Tesla came out to the house, did it for free. This shit was under warranty. We make our left here, easy peasy. You know, every worry that I had about a battery electric vehicle how am I gonna make these road trips? How am I gonna charge it? Now, Stygian original, that thing at 80% was around 198 miles at 80%, roughly 190, something like that. It was traveling across Houston. You would probably be like, all right, I probably need a supercharger before I get back to my house. If you're going 50, 60 miles, right, you got the air conditioning going, you got various different things being a drain on the battery, in addition to traversing across, you know, vast distances in the great state of Texas. So, but even then, my worries about whether or not that was enough, they were just unnecessarily large, right? I think I got the lowest I'd ever gotten down in miles on the battery was like 30 miles, right? They'll turn off the AC, they'll do whatever they can to conserve the power for the battery. And in 30 miles, I was like, oh man, where's my supercharger, right? I was freaking out a little bit, but little did I know that even if the monitors, like right now it says 224 miles, even if this thing goes to 0, you still got about 30 miles. So even if that thing is showing 0, it's going to continue to go for almost another 30 miles, roughly. So I didn't know that at the time. And then I was like, easy. There is no chance, unless there's a problem with the battery, the battery just bricks itself. If I ever have to call a tow truck to move my car because it doesn't have the fuel it needs, that's a dark day. That's a dark day. I don't ever expect that to happen. I'll never be without power for that duration for me to just be empty. Like, boy, that, I don't know. It's I see it, right? There are times where I see people being towed to a supercharger. Fuck that. There is no way I'm going to be embarrassed like that. If I have to tow my car, it is definitely to a fucking service center. Never will I ever tow it to a supercharging station. Boy, that is ridiculous in my opinion. So, but that's just me. You know, maybe somebody's got a good reason. No, sorry. Even if I were, let's just say you were on a trip around the world and you were gone for 2 months and you failed to plug it in, right? And it was in a parking lot somewhere and you failed to plug it in. I'm still taking it to a service center just to make sure that I ain't doing any real damage to the battery. Or I would tow it home and just plug it in. I don't know. It's weird. But these worries, you know, the freezing cold, you know, is there enough places for me to charge if I do a road trip? If you have a Tesla, there is no worries. Like, you might have had those worries back in 2016, 2018. But no, this is, we're in a different scenario right now.
That's the part you always show. So curious. Maybe you should take it slow. got drunk off your lie, and I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire. No, I didn't numb the prey, but this time I won't collide like I did yesterday. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it, I can't give it, I won't give it this time. You broke my heart once again. With your bad, but you're bad it for me. I can't give it, I can't give it. I've
That is crazy. I'm about 3 seconds away from getting up on that top 10 leaderboard. That is not as easy as I thought it would be, but we are getting better, ladies and gentlemen, and we will put our mark on every supercharger we come across. More practice is needed, but let's get back to the crib, shall we? Oh yeah, but that's a whole lot easier than using the steering wheel. I advise anybody to use their Bluetooth wireless controller if they're a gamer. The best score on that seems ridiculous. I mean, that is incredible. But to be in the top 10 on most leaderboards, if not all the leaderboards I come across, would be an honor. So we got a little bit of parking lot shenanigans going on right now. I don't know why we did this massive loop to try to exit this parking lot, but we did it, and I'm not complaining too terribly bad. But yeah, so the morning's been nice. We grabbed a little bit of that Buc-ee's breakfast. burrito breakfast sandwich for myself and Yosh-chan. We got some, we got a video that should be uploaded to YouTube. Hopefully we'll put that on X as well. And now we're just headed back to the crib. You know, just wanted to give, because we're not gonna take a Chewy to the movies or anything. So give him a little nice spot of sunshine in the morning while we are going to be away for said movie. I don't know. Let's see how we handle this back here. There's just always some nuances back here, like there's construction that's fresh. I believe in one of the previous videos I was going to test whether or not the navigation had been updated. There was an always stop that was kind of like cat a corner. You had to go like a 90-degree angle to keep going straight on the road. They made some construction to where that is no longer necessary to do that cat a corner left and immediate right to continue on to your navigation. So there's just some construction being done out here as if the area would grow much larger than when they first constructed the roads. Now we can go straight in this lane as well. I would prefer not to be in this lane, but you know, it's no harm, no foul. But if somebody were to turn right, they could always go right on red there. And if we're going straight, you know, it's just a meager, minor annoyance, but it is there. Either way, the light turned green damn near immediately. So again, no harm, no foul. But depending on our route back here, we'll be able to test to see whether or not our AI student driver, it's been flawless this morning. With the exception of when we got to the supercharger, this is the regression, right? Before 13.2.7, the supercharger parking was perfect. Absolute, like I never would go to a supercharger and not be able to back into the stall perfectly. On 2.7, that has not been the case. I have yet to park in here appropriately in a supercharging station. So, you know, you take the good with the bad, and eventually they're gonna get it right because you've seen them get it right before. So, you know, they just, it's gonna take a little while to knock this down, and especially when they're gonna add on in the upcoming improvements to FSD destination request and things of that nature, right? Whether you're parking, you're supercharging, this, that, and the other. There's just so many little nuances that will make the consumer experience that much better, and what will lead to the prosperity of Tesla's ride-hail service. So we look forward to that. We're here for all of that. It did park us. It just was way too close to the other vehicle. I'm surprised they didn't, you know, look at me with some kind of, I wouldn't say malice, but just a questioning look on what the fuck are you doing, sir? Like, it's the car. I'm ready to blame the car immediately, and most Tesla owners should understand, but I doubt it. You know, we want the car to behave properly at all times, and so I just reparked it. Got us into the spot where we commenced to try beach buggy. We did it 3 times today, and the first time we're kind of getting used to it. I want to say the top score on this particular supercharger leaderboard is 2 minutes and 14 seconds. That's, my ladies and gentlemen, that is crazy. But my first run was somewhere in the 2:38, I think, was my first run. So that's 20 seconds from the #1 spot on the leaderboard. You know, more practice is necessary, but I did it 2 more times, and I shaved 10 seconds off my first run. I'm down to like 2:27, but the 10th place spot is 2:24. So, you know, a few more trips to the supercharging station and we should be good to go, right? We're gonna get 213. That's the mission. The former gamer in me is on this task. So we have something to look forward to every time we go to a supercharger station. It looks like there's going to be some top-notch scores that we're gonna have to try to weasel our way into. But yeah, we're gonna come across. I don't know if we're gonna turn. It looks like we're going to turn left on Morton Road, which indicates to me that our navigational system has not been updated to the construction site. But we'll see. Let's see, because you used to have to turn left and then turn right in order to keep straight. But they've fixed that road since then. Let's see how our AI student driver handles it. We're not gonna turn left if we don't have to. See, like, look, I can see it right now wanting us to configure, because you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to make that left turn to keep straight any longer. So this is a navigational update that needs to happen as they continue to do stuff over here. So technically we're supposed to go left, but we don't need to go left because there's no way to keep straight going left anymore. So we're going to stop that. There's a navigational error. The construction of the road back here, we no longer need to go left to make a right to keep straight on the navigation. We just need to keep straight. There's no way for us to make that stay on route. All right, so they got enough of it. Hopefully we disengaged, we sent it back to the team, and you know, they work on it as necessary. You know, they got so many tasks to knock out. They'll get to it when they can. And that's no big deal. We correct it. We'll just, every time we're back here, we'll just keep correcting this situation until it's remedied. And it's really just a navigational error. It still thinks that there is a way to proceed, and there just isn't any longer. There's no way to proceed on that path.
Far from the light of the day, I can't go back to you. I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today.
We also may get a chance to look at another particular problem area in this back roads. There's a school back here that has a turn right only lane that leads into the school. If there's no vehicles, our AI student driver likes to get in that lane for some reason, but it corrects itself more time. Like, I've never seen it turn into the school, but it could prove problematic if there's more traffic. Like, just imagine at 2:30, there's more vehicles traversing back here, including school buses. It kind of needs to know which lanes it needs to be in just to prevent those types of scenarios. So we are about to approach this known problem area for me with our AI student driver. So the school is to our right. The road kind of widens to allow for a turn right situation. Our AI student driver avoids that and keeps on the path that it's supposed to. So, I mean, I've seen it do this well. I've seen it do this poorly. There is a truck in front of us that it very well could be mimicking. I don't know. But if, you know, it's like more data, but it obviously just did it absolutely perfect right then and there. So kudos to our AI student driver in this instance.
Para enloquecerme, pero voy a draw the line. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away.